saved like instant. I didn't even have to load. Oh, there's Dr. Campbell.
Dr. Darling.
What is this? Campbell Darling? What is it, Darling? I think it's just like a loop. Nothing important there right now.
Okay, he doesn't do a damn thing without power.
Nuts. We're hearing we're getting creepy nursery rhymes? Potentially. I mean, nursery rhymes are one of the main mechanics to get, like, trinkets in... Oh, there's no trinket system in this one. To get trinkets in the main game. So I'm not sure if they're just, you know, nodding off to that as a... solidifying that as a story element in this game. Or there's actually going to be a mechanic revolving around it again or not. Something very gooey sounding around here. Flare.
Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Okay. Whatever that is. Bro, what is that noise? It sounds so gooey. What's up, Eleanor? Yes. Dr. Darling is from Control, correct? He had a couple of videos spotted in Alan Wake 2 as well. Just more crossover stuff. What is this? Oh my god, it's dark without a flashlight. Bro, what is that gooey sound? Bummer. I think I saw one more. I assume these are the stairs to go to the second basement floor. Yeah, we need the second clearance key card. Probably just have to progress through each floor like that. Ah, here we go. That's what I saw to interact with. Another flare.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Whatever it is, I want it.
Can't open it from the side.
Shocker. I guess that's the cube we need.
Jules' key card. Could be useful.
Fortunately, Jules' key card went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing it around in case that it gets confiscated. Next steps. Weapon tests using Blackrock powder. If successful, may send schematics to offsite teams. Could lead to a transfer out of the shithole. Need to think up more applications for Blackrock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the OH who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. Installing cores. Pick up power core. Align with receiving sockets. Insert power core. Sounds reasonable. Chances are of something bad happening once we pick this power core up. I'd say likely. Oh, that's what my cam was blocking. Just the goals, but I mean, you guys already know what we're doing. Oh, I played Control? Yeah, we played Control. And its DLCs. There's something I wanted to do real quick. I don't remember what it was now. Oh well, whatever. Something to do with rebinding a key.
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
The lighting's so good, dude.
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear. Turn the receiver on.
God, just remember the fucking doo, doo. It's not as loud as it used to be at least. Ain't no way. There's not gonna be enemies now. We need level 2 clearance card, level 3 clearance cards in there, and whatever giga weapons in there, I guess. Sound of that. Can't though. Getting your lunch. You want your lunch, don't you? Okay, let's do a quick break now before shit clearly is about to hit the fan. I'm gonna go feed the cats real quick. I'll be right back. Boy Rafe. Meowdy. I'll be right back. Go get your snackies and stuff. Give me 5 minutes. Alright, welcome back, everybody. It's only a matter of time before we see our first enemy. Yeah, so we turn on the power. What's this for then? That snarl. You can access the computer now. Security remember. We saw that one already. Pie Day. Hello. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit Dr. Marmon's office to see if she brought pie. Despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I've purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. Ooh, pecan pie. Hello, gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. These nuts. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbitus that we misplaced them. Unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. Be sure to say we are making progress, as I wrote it above. Regards, Jules. Missing Blackrock. Attention all staff, there's a significant amount of Blackrock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message. We will fix the problem. Blackrock is a precious material. We only have so much of it with the oldest house now being closed. That's from Control, by the way. The oldest house. Alan, wake. Alright, what's snarling out here? Is it Dr. Snarling? The evil version of Dr. Darling? Why did it get so dark again? Shouldn't there be lights in here? I turned them on. Fuck. Ah! Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is that?
Me, I am an agent.
Ah! It threw stuff at me. And it hurt. What the fuck? Painting monsters.
No good.
What are you no good? What do you want me to do?
This isn't working.
Okay, stop wasting ammo. Can we not kill these guys? SpaghettiOs. You must need that special weapon.
What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function.
Wait, level 5's not even on this map.
Take 6 deep breaths. Then get to work.
So how long is this elevator for
Find the
one floor?
source, collapse the threshold.
Sir, please hold. Please hold.
Where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
Identified hostile enemies. Elevator moved. Well.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you?
Sounds promising.
You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down. You need to cease all hostility right now. Now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off.
Okay.
Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
Yet.
Baby steps. Free living
Wait, no, that's a bad
paintings
idea.
are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already
I go pop a
shitty
save, but we
sundae.
have to run across the thing, so it's not worth. Oh yeah, this game did that weird like.
Sublevel 1.
Oh, that's actually just around the corner. Assuming the monsters aren't here, which they probably are. Well, that's the only way out is the problem. Is this DLC? Correct. Third playable character. It's part of the DLC. Remember Estevez from the main story? This is her thing. And it's basically like a big... Oh no, dude. We fucked up. This is so fucked. It's basically a big intro to Control 2. But how do I... Oh, open! Fuck those guys. But it's the FBC agent from the main story with Alan Wake 2. And it's her going to the lake house, which was that FBC area we couldn't access in Alan Wake 2. Before... I mean, her leg's not injured, so I assume this is before all the shit went down at the end of Alan Wake 2.
Sublevel 3.
This
What?
isn't the floor I wanted.
Oh.
Fucking elevator.
Yeah, sure. It was the elevator.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots. For himself.
Interesting that Alan's still like narrating some of this. Words per sentence, max 12, min 1, average 6.71. Is co-heads one word or two? That's what he just read. Style contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person, omniscient, broad timeline. Story concepts, Marmons, Diana, Jules, FBC, Lake House, conflict, water, dark.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Okay. Words Per sentence, style, character centric, lane, past tense, clipping, phrasing, higher adjective usage, focus, timeline. Why lane? Story concepts: Rudolph Lane, paint, odor, Marmon's, hate / conflict. Mr. Cat, jump up on the little cat house if you want more petting. Nice. Bit of ammo there. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Arbitus will focus on studying the writing of Redacted with Dr. Marmont, Diana Marmont serving as project director, and Ramnus will focus on studying Redacted and his work with Dr. Jules serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding the project assignment and any required desk changes your patrons requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Oh, there's a thing.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been a clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
What a shit marriage. What's up, Franklin? Let's see what's on the other side. ADT output and calibration, refinement process. The automated typing device ADT will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known parautilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ADTs must be evaluated and graded based on similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility, this is the most basic criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style, the page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake House's possession as reference. Tone, the page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in Lake House's possession as reference. Content, the page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake House possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ADTs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ADT on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Alan Wake. Wait a minute. If they take control of Alan Wake, will he become Alan Lake? Because it's from the Lake House.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went
Those
back.
pages against.
The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Project Arbutus. Initial finding report. Edward Franklin Booker, born in New York, New York, currently resides in New York, New York. Married to Tamitha Booker. No known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found.
In the lake house.
Located in Bright.
The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant.
No paracriminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls, Washington, as of 2023, September 10th. Writer and director of these 5 stage plays, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist, designator, author, playwright. Disclaimer: background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous.
The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped.
Project Arbutus. Initial findings report. Tamitha Madison Booker.
The truth was controlled here. The art was not art.
Born in Atlanta, Georgia. Currently resides in New York, New York. Married to Edward Franklin Booker, aka Myron. No known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection. Unsuccessful. Confirmed artist, designation, author, poet. Disclaimer: background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. I'll save room here. Allen Lake House. Max occupancy 6 persons. Safe room. The dream location in any survival horror game. Oh, good. There was nothing in there because of our difficulties. Oh, we should probably put that in title. What's it called? Nightmare? Yep. If you got good at FPS, you'd be calling it Alan Quake. Now we're getting in the mood. And he does love cakes and stuff, so we can call him Alan Bake.
There was a crack in the lake house.
And sometimes he slithers along the ground, so he can be Alan Snake.
Please don't let this be what I think it is.
What the fuck is this?
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix.
Oh god, it's all typewriters
And
to
a
make
room full of
pages.
them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
And if there's a bunch of leaves that need to be cleaned up, he can be Alan Rake. If there was somebody impersonating him that's not him, he can be Alan Fake. That's sick. It's not gonna work, but I'll try anyways.
This key card won't get me in.
It's creepy. During dinner, it'll be Alan Break. Please, ammo. Damn it. Nope, there's something. Oh, grenade. What kind of grenade is that? There's like 3 different types of grenades in the game. Flashbang. That's the Giga one. Project Arbutus, research on his contact of Wake manuscript. I've begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, per-utilitarian, and suspect in past cases involving Cauldron Lake, AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter of being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmon, co-head of the research at the Lake House facility. Oh god. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmot, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. The reports are passed in the bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflicts this past year. The conflicts raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing from, get his information? Or is the page itself determining these emotions and events? I can not believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? True. Yes. Alan Snake, is that you? Check the other rooms first.